download.
Members of Congress get back on track, residents of Florida under attack, and hey, buddy, watch out for your back. Well, that without a rhyming dictionary. Hey there and welcome. Hope the weekend was a good one for you. Doug Bernard here in the VOA newsroom with your first download of the week. And we're beginning here in Washington, where it seems we're not the only ones getting back to work. Members of Congress streaming back to Capitol Hill Monday following a week-long holiday. Even before the first gavel falls, there's a raft of issues at hand. Top among them, a potential showdown with President Bush over access to documents and sagging support among both Republicans and Democrats for the war in Iraq. This looking like a week of high tension along Pennsylvania Avenue between the Democratic-controlled Congress and Republican-controlled White House. We'll keep you posted. To the other side of the continent now, and a huge media party in Seattle Sunday. Executives at Boeing unveiling their latest and much-touted model, the 787. Boeing calling it the Dreamliner. We'll just call it big. Boeing saying that orders for the mid-range plane already coming in. Rivals at Airbus granting Boeing their day, but already promising to step up competition with their A350, currently under design. Well, if you weren't watching the Wimbledon Championships or Al Gore's Live Earth concerts this weekend, there was a pretty good chance you were seeing this. Over 1.5 billion people, amazingly, tuning in to see actor Ben Kingsley and others announce the new 7 wonders of the world, at least as voted in a massive internet poll. Among the new additions, Jordan's Petra Temple, Rio's statue of Christ the Redeemer, Peru's Machu Picchu, and the Temple of Chichen Itza in Mexico. Now, if you didn't get to vote, don't worry. Organizers soon launching an online ballot for the 7 natural wonders of the world. Well, it's still a wonder to us wherever you are in this world. You can email your thoughts to us about the download. The address, you ask? It's right here at the bottom of the screen, daily download at voanews.com. And speaking of the nets, why not do yourself a favor and check out our homepage, voanews.com. Lots there for you, including our video of the day. 6 months down, and already this year, witness to a lengthy list of seemingly unnatural problems with nature. Floods in Britain and Bangladesh, drought in Central Africa, wildfires chewing up the American West. It's almost as if Mother Nature was trying to tell us something. Well, in the case of residents of Florida, she just might be saying, get out.
The dog goes crazy all night long. They're climbing on the house. They're walking through the yard. The dog tries to get out to get them.
Yeah, if I were that dog, I'd stay inside. Florida's Central Coast under invasion by a horde of land crabs. Thousands of the little blue and red crustaceans, with the big pinchers now migrating as part of their annual mating cycle. Researchers still at a loss to explain why the little guys show such interest in cars and trees this time each year. Clearly the locals, however, really not amused.
It sounds like little claws on your house. You got to make sure you don't leave your doors open because they'll get inside.
Land crab, ma'am. Still, there's one surefire way to get rid of them. Squish. Remaining in Florida now, far cuter but just as vicious, this fella, at least we think it's a fella, residents of Deer Beach, Florida, under the threat of a dive-bombing bird. This beak that bites, proving just a little too much for this town.
I'm watching my head. I'm keeping my purse. I'm keeping my hands over my head. I'm kind of looking up at the bird, talking to it, saying, you know, I'm not trying to bother you.
Oh, that's a good idea. Negotiate with it. Come on, people. It's a bird. Just be glad there aren't land crabs swooping at your head.
Daily download.
Well, rounding out today, we offer 2 lessons in the art of sportsmanship. Lesson number 1, and off to Colorado we go, where the Denver-Philadelphia baseball game interrupted by a downpour and a mishap with the tarp trapping a member of the ground crew underneath. The Phillies, the visiting team, mind you, emptying their dugout to help out, while the Rockies sit on their hands. Result, Phillies win 8-4. Lesson number 2, taking us to Pamplona, Spain for the 9-day festival of San Fermin and the running of the idiots. Bulls. The running of the bulls. Pamplona, not the only town to host this sort of thing, but San Fermin, the most popular bull run. Now, we already used up our allotment of funny music today. Beside, really not too much funny about this. Organizers saying sportsmanship is required. Violence against any sort against the bulls, even tail pulling, is frowned upon. The result, however, in the end, all the bulls are slaughtered anyway. So to the Bulls of Pamplona, we say, get yours in while you can. And to the runners, good luck and run fast. And to my brother in Spain threatening to run this year, don't make me come there and smack you. Well, that's your download. We'll see you again tomorrow.